Welcome back to the dark side of the internet, where nightmares were masks of code and suffering is currency. Tonight we descend into a story whispered across hidden forums and onion links, a story known only by its cryptic and blasphemous title, One Girl, One Camel. A video not listed, not archived, but remembered in fragments by those who dared to watch it, where reality frays like old parchment and even the silence of sand screams. And it all begins with a plain beige thumbnail, a veiled girl, kneeling in a sunlit desert pit somewhere in the lawless triangle between Algeria, Libya, and Niger. Her face unreadable, her hands trembling in the wind, and behind her stands a silent camel, larger than life, bearing ominous markings on its neck and a branding iron scarred into its haunches, a symbol resembling an inverted eye within a pyramid, an emblem tied to an ancient cult known on the dark web only as Yaqoot al-Mawt, or Ruby of Death, a name traced back to pre-Islamic ritual. Sacrifices believed to unlock gates between human flesh and jinn possession. And as the video plays, it's instantly clear that this is no ordinary shock video. It's a live ritual broadcast, happening in real time, uploaded through encrypted South Asian proxies with fake metadata, showing timestamps looping in impossible sequences. The girl begins to chant in what sounds like a blend of ancient Berber and distorted Quranic recitation, while her eyes roll back into white, possessed not by performance but by a deeper, violent energy that seems to swell with every word, and the camel begins to grunt, then scream, a sound no animal should make, as unseen figures in black robes appear just beyond the camera's blur, forming a silent circle around the pit, holding strange objects, a jawbone, a mirror, a bundle of hair, and a heart that doesn't look human. And then a sudden cut glitches the screen, and the camera zooms in violently, as if possessed itself, showing the camel's eyes bleeding red and the girl coughing violently, vomiting up a black, tar-like sludge mixed with feathers and insect legs, her body convulsing until her spine cracks audibly and a scream pierces the audio. Not from her mouth, but from the camel's throat, echoing like a human baby's cry trapped in a beast's throat, and then something far worse. The girl stands, eyes pitch black, now calm, her mouth smiling too wide. And in a jerky slow-motion sequence, she turns toward the camel, which now kneels as if in worship, and the footage begins to distort. Squares, glitches, binary, reversed audio, old military radio frequencies, and text flashes in red. The bloodline is awakened. The portal opens, and then the camera flips upside down, and we see what no viewer can unsee. Under the camel, a pit opens, not in the sand, but in space itself, a spiraling void, whispering in ancient tongues as the girl jumps or is pulled. Inside, screaming not in fear, but ecstasy, as if offering herself to something far older than death, and the camel follows without hesitation, its legs snapping and folding into impossible angles as it dives into the void, and the hooded figures begin to chant louder and louder until the screen burns out in a final blinding light, followed by a whisper directly in the viewer's ear, "You've been marked." And then silence, total and unnatural, and whoever watches it feels it. The video isn't over, it's just waiting, watching like it's installed something in your brain, a psychic worm burrowing in the subconscious. And according to anonymous testimonies from forums now deleted, those who saw One Girl, One Camel reported nosebleeds, shadow hallucinations, dreams of deserts filled with bleeding camels and girls with broken spines walking backward. And worse, some disappear their last search logs, filled with keywords like Al-Jaf for possession camel, Black Desert Gate, and 1G1C ritual rebirth. And one infamous thread on a now-banned forum revealed that the video isn't a single event, but a series that changes each time it's watched, adapting to the viewer's fears, beliefs, and hidden thoughts, using AI-generated scripts merged with occult algorithms stolen from abandoned DARPA projects related to interdimensional trauma mirroring. And in the outro, if you survive long enough to see it, appears the girl again, but now she's in your environment. Your room, your city, reflected in the screen's glass, saying your name, even if you never typed it, promising you the gate is near, and that you'll be the next beast to follow her into the pit. And that's why no one shares the full link anymore. Because One Girl, One Camel isn't a video, it's a curse coded in motion, a sentient ritual that spreads through watchers, each viewing a key to open something deeper, darker, more ancient than sin itself. So if you ever find a file labeled Yaqoot 1G 1C underscore ritual finarial.mp4 with a thumbnail of sand turning into blood, don't open it. You won't find a girl and a camel. You'll find yourself inside the pit, forever part of the scream, forever marked by the crimson eye. If you made it to the end of this descent into virtual damnation, consider this your reminder. The dark web is not just a digital space. It's a mirror of human depravity, myth, and madness, and One Girl, One Camel is just one of its whispers. Stay safe, stay hidden, and most importantly, never click blindly. Like, comment, and subscribe for more unspeakable tales from the shadows of the net. But don't say we didn't warn you.